Thank you for joining us today. Could you tell us a little bit about who you are and what your experience was at Hembry Springs?
Sure. My name's Angad Singh. I am a sophomore at Columbia University in New York City. I was actually part of one of the first classes here at Hembry Springs. I joined back in 2001 in second grade. And it's been a long time, but my memories from Hembry Springs are very fond. You know, I personally am a documentary filmmaker. I'm working on my fourth project right now. It's a feature-length film. And because of these films I'd made, I believe I was lucky enough to be admitted into one of the most prestigious universities in the country. And I think that all began here at Hembry Springs. I went to another elementary school before the school was opened, and my experience there was all right, but nothing spectacular. I began school. My kindergarten years was a brand new experience to me, and going into first grade, my teacher wasn't really, the best teacher in the world. She was out for a lot of the year, some medical issues, but I was never able to make a connection with my teacher. And I remember transferring here in second grade. I was in Miss Williams' class, and from that, I think that class really changed my life. I fell sick a few weeks into the school year, and Miss Williams, she actually came and visited me with a handwritten card from all my classmates wishing me to get better. And from that point on, I realized, wow, there's a community out there. There's my classmates, my teachers, they all really care for me. They want me back at school. And that was just something that made me feel phenomenal as a second grader. It made me really feel accepted, especially, growing up as a kid with a turban. Literally right after the 9/11 attacks happened, it was sometimes a difficult world out there for people who were as visibly different as me. And just being welcomed at this school by all sorts of people, all sorts of teachers, the administration, it really helped me adjust and become the person I am today.
So how did that acceptance, that welcoming, kind of that safety, if you will, help you succeed in your elementary career and later in education?
Well, to be honest, what Hembry Springs, the sort of security and welcoming, feeling they gave me, it helped me speak out. It helped me express myself. It helped me become an individual. From second grade with Miss Williams, to third grade with Miss Smith, fourth grade Miss Feynman, fifth grade Mr. Irvin. I remember all my teachers here, all my experiences, and every single class I remember there was something or the other, whether it was the journals, the activities in class, the games we play, recess, all of those experiences, field day, it really helped me grow as an individual and feel like it's okay to be who I am, and it's okay to express myself. It's okay to pursue whatever I want to, because I have teachers here guiding me, supporting me, and really leading me on and helping me be who I want to be.
That's great. So was it always easy and fun and lots of games?
It wasn't always easy at Hembry. I definitely remember being challenged by my teachers. They put me in an upper level math class, and I remember the schoolwork being not too rigorous, but definitely challenging. But otherwise, I remember the memories I had with my teachers. They made learning fun. They made learning enjoyable. I don't think there was a day where I wanted not to be in school. I always liked to come to school every day, because whether it was in second grade or fifth grade, every day was just a new experience with new types of activities, and I just remember it being one of the best times of my life.
That's great. So how well were you prepared academically for middle school and high school and now even university?
Well, I definitely think Hembry Springs and my time here prepared me really well for middle school. And from there it was all building blocks. I mean, they had placement to accommodate for my special needs. I was in the talented and gifted program here. I was in an upper level math, and all of these, I even got to participate in the band. And all of these, extracurriculars, enrichment activities, I participated in the after school, I think it was Odyssey, the after-school daycare, and all of these enrichment activities. Not only the school, but everything else Hembry Springs provides. That helped me grow as an individual and really be ready for middle school. I felt that I was more independent than some of my friends I met from other schools, from other elementary schools. I was more ready to be in a middle school environment, into a high school environment from there, and really into the college environment. I think those building blocks that I was provided with at Hembry Springs was essential to becoming who I am now and essential to being successful.
So, if you could share any advice with current students or incoming parents or maybe people who don't get to attend Hembry Springs, what would you tell them about your experiences and about Hembry that really makes Hembry unique?
I really think it's the staff here and the community they make. From our connections or specials, I think that's what they call it. From our specials, in gym class to art to music, I remember really feeling part of a community. And not only that, but the staff here really, the teachers here, every single one takes care and takes time to know each individual student and make them feel like they are an individual. They're not just sitting there learning, but they're experiencing, becoming, and really growing and flying on their wings. I think the difference I experienced between my former elementary school and then when I came here was that I really felt cared for, I really felt loved for, and the staff here just made my experience so much more worthwhile. For the students, I'd have to say, take advantage of everything that you have here, of your teachers, of your classmates. Have the best time you possibly can, because from here on, this is where it all begins. This is where your future begins. And for their parents or anybody that's looking at Hembry Springs as a school, I would have to say it's phenomenal. It's a great place to grow up as a kid. You get to meet all sorts of kinds of kids, from all different backgrounds. The teachers, the staff, they make it all worthwhile. This experience is truly one of a kind. And, speaking from, this is 10, 12 years ago for me in my own life, and it's, not every memory is particularly vivid, but I can definitely recall many instances at Hembry Springs, starting from second grade when Miss Williams came over to my house to help me get better, all the way to fifth grade where I had, I think, one of the best years of my life. Every year, I have so many memories of this school, and I can't remember every single day, but there's definitely moments of this school that I can specifically recall that have shaped me as an individual.